So, hello everyone. What time is it? It's still late. Jesus. I would have do around 6. So, anyway. So, we are live. Right? Okay. So, we're live today. If you saw the thumbnail, we're going to talk about 3 subjects, 3 matters. So, hello everybody that's going to come on. Hello everybody that's going to watch later. I'm saying hello. My co-host is saying hello. See, now I put Perry the platypus more in view because I'm thinking about getting rid of the Hulk because he stayed mad. But anyway, so I'm going to look through, the other co-hosts that I have, the other plushes that I have to see who I can replace the Hulk with. But maybe he's intimidate people. I don't know. So anyway, so we are going to talk about Diddy and Carisha showing up at the Met Gala. So last night was the Met Gala. Last night they had the Met Gala. I did not know what the Met Gala was known as the Costume Institute Gala. And it's like a fundraising event. That's basically what it is. And you could pay upwards to what, $50,000 a seat. Could be more than that, but that's according to Wikipedia. But Wikipedia, people can edit at any time. But I guess it started as, but it's really a fundraising stuff. I don't know exactly who, what's that called, foundations or nonprofits that they support, but that's what the Met Gala was for. It's a fundraising event, and then people show up in their costumes because it was called Costume Institute Gala, but now it's called the Met Gala. So we meeting at the gala. So anyway, Carisha, aka Young Miami, showed up with. Yeah, you didn't know that. Okay, now you know. So Carisha showed up with, her. At this point, I don't know what they are, but she showed up with Diddy at the Met Gala. That's like a big thing, to be invited to even go to. So that's like a big thing. I don't think they've ever been to something like that. So of course, her being with Diddy has really benefited her in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. But you know, the only thing she's really gonna get out of this whatever thing they have going on is materialistic things, basically. Materialistic things. Materialistic things. So she got a show and stuff like that. She has experience going to different countries that she probably would have never been able to go, and of course going to the Met Gala and probably other stuff. So though she was saying that she was single, though she was saying that she was single, but Diddy knows how. Diddy knows her. Diddy knows exactly what to say to her, how to appeal to her, so he could get her to go along or to go someplace with him or show up with him. He knows her, and if you know, she does have a she loves the man. Let's say that she loves the man. He probably don't love her the way that she loved him, but I guess he has some type of appreciation for her. I don't know. But in situations like this, by the time you realize, like, I mean, was this all worth it? You have probably wasted a lot of time. Because in reality, this relationship is going to go as far as you think. She's showing up to different events, she's getting different deals and different opportunities that she probably wouldn't have So those stuff she will benefit. But for him to be in a monogamous relationship with her, was she really truly? Everybody, every woman, who's in a relationship or even a situationship, truly wishes one day that they could have their own. The guy could be for themselves, and then who wants to be with in a relationship that you're sharing the other person? Because we have a bunch of stuff going around. Because deep down, she would really want him to just be with her own alone, but he's not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. But he's gonna make sure she's good, as he has done. Give her show, take her to different trips, and let her take her with him to different events she probably may have never been able to step foot in ever in her life. But I mean, I guess if you like vanity and those stuff, okay. But what you truly desire, is that what you truly desire? And I think she really desires. She loves this man so much that she truly desires, an actual relationship with him. But she looks like she doesn't have a lot of luck. Let's say luck with relationships at all. Her first child's father, you know, I don't know exactly why it didn't work out, but they weren't together, and he lost his life in a crazy way, the way he died. Um, and she's with her daughter's father. That was, I mean, yeah, that was toxic, and now she's in this other relationship. I don't know. I guess that's probably how she likes it. So anyway, that's probably how she likes it, because it's not how she likes it, but I think he knows what to say to her. He knows exactly what to say to her, how to get her back, even though she may be mad. He's with these other women, showing up with other women, ghosts her most of the times. But yeah, he knows exactly how to get her. That's it. So moving on, we have Summer Walker and Demetrius. I think that's what his name is. Demetrius, aka Lil Meech, supposedly in a relationship. So I have that on my thumbnail, and if you go to his story, he still have it up with him and Summer Walker together, and her laughing. And then I think she had posted. I saw other blogs showed that she posted her wearing the BMF chain. So at this point, because Summer Walker, she sings a lot of breakup songs, right? So at this point, the way she's going in and out of these relationships, I think that is like her, to me. I think that's her inspiration. That's how she gets her inspiration. Because how can you make a breakup song if you didn't experience a breakup? You understand? Because she's jumping in and out of these relationships, not really taking the time to heal and to get new knowledge, and to see the red flags she missed and stuff like that. Just jumping in this relationship like she had just not too long given birth, and then she was complaining how her body messed up because she had fixed it. Now she needs to fix it again and stuff like that, because focus only on the body. Because certain people that have certain bodies, if they want to, they will always have a man. They will always have a man. Now, if is he a quality man? That's a different story. But at least they'll have a warm body here and there. When the person is not busy with their other side chicks or with their wife or whatever. But they'll always have a man. So at this point, I think she's just being in relationship, getting into relationship because she needs that inspiration to make her songs. That's what it, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You have 3 kids now. You have 3 kids now. You already was in this first relationship with this with London on the Tracks. I think that's the first baby daddy, and then that didn't work out. And then you came with this other guy, not too far from that, because her daughter was still very young. And then she had the twins with him. That didn't work out. And now supposedly she is with Lil Meech. It could be a PR relationship. It could be. Because she has her album that she's promoting. He has other stuff that he's promoting. I don't think BMF needs more promotion, but he probably may have other things that he's working on. So most of these stuff is PR relationships. This is they're not really together, but to get people talking about them, to get their names trending and stuff like that, so they will pretend to link up and be doing all kind of stuff, but they're not really together. But if they are, like I said, I think she's going in and out of these relationships so that she can get inspiration for songs, for music. That's it. That's all. That's what I believe, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you just not too long ago got out this relationship. But anyway, the way she fixed her body and stuff like that, fixed her body again. Excuse me, fixed her body again, because she said it got messed up. So she was already looking for the next one. Now, will this result in baby number 4? I hope not, because that's a lot of kids for a single person, for a single mother that have a lot of stuff going on. That's a lot of kids for a single mother that still wants to live her life, that still wants to party. That's a lot of kids for that. So yeah, hopefully this is just maybe a PR relationship, but if this is an actual relationship and then they end up having a child or children together, and this young Summer Walker still wants to live her life, she still want to party, she still want to do this, that's ridiculous, y'all. Because I'm not going to take long, because we are at 12 minutes. Okay, so in my other thumbnail is more to my right, where it says like a 13 and 11-year-old. This has been happening. This just happened this made the news in New Orleans, because the person who these kids tried to rob, he actually defended himself. But this been happening a lot. Like the first time I heard this was happening, it was in Atlanta, where they say they would find like young kids in trash cans, gone. People, think I'm take them out. Young kids terrorizing and robbing people. First time I heard that was in Atlanta. Now recently, first of all, they stole somebody's car. The red car that you saw, they stole that car. It was a 16 through 11-year-old. So we had 11-year-old, we had a 13-year-old, we had a 16-year-old, and probably somewhere in between it may have been a 14 or 15-year-old. All these kids are under the age of 16. They are driving around, walking around, committing crime sprees. And people are going to ask, where are their parents? I want to know too. I would love to know where their parents are. But a lot of these parents don't care. Obviously, if you have an 11-year-old who is around, hanging around certain people, I know people don't care. People don't care at all. So that was in New Orleans that happened. Well, I don't think I believe it's over the weekends, but whatever. They pulled up in this red van that they had stolen, and then they try to go up to the guy to yeah, that is a shame. They try to go up to the guy to rob him, but the guy was talking, and obviously he probably was licensed to carry, because if he wasn't licensed to carry, they would try get him some way somehow. But he was able to hit two of them in the legs, and that's the 13 and 11-year old. So at this point that we're living in, you're gonna have to make a decision, because these kids don't care. They were not raised, and then they have already probably convinced them that, they so young. They get them so young. If you do anything, you're just gonna spend time with juvenile. Juvy's so fun. It's so lit and stuff like that, because juvenile is in juvenile detention is not really prison. Because what guy was in there that took out one of those rappers? He was ordering pizza. He ordered pizza, and he in juvenile detention. So this juvenile detention really is like a slap on the wrist. So they probably already convinced them, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want and take people out, rob it, and then you're just gonna go to juvenile detention. You could stay there maybe until you 18. Sometimes you act like you good, just act like you good, boy, and then they'll take you. Then they'll take you out." So when these kids encounter you, they ain't even kids. I don't know what they is. These grown, small adults. I don't know, adolescents. When they encounter you, you're gonna have to already make the decision. You gotta make the decision right then and, oh, should I do it? Should I don't? They look so small. Look how cute they look. Oh my goodness, they look so innocent. They're gonna blast you, cause nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about them. Nobody checks on them. They probably haven't eaten in days. Nobody cares to see what they're doing, if they go to school, if they did their homework. Nobody cares about them. So you think they're gonna care about you? So before you encounter adolescents like this, you need to know what to do. You're either gonna run off, or it's gonna be you or them, because they will not hesitate to take you out, because they don't care. Because nobody cares about them. Why should they care about you? Why should they care about your life? Nobody care about their life. Their dad don't care about their life. Their mom probably don't care about their life. Their grandma don't care, because most of the time we thinking they're coming from a single mother, or a single mother or single father, but sometimes it's the grandmother that's raising them. The grandmother don't even know what to do with these kids, because when she was raising their mother or their father, it wasn't like this. She don't know how to deal with this kid that's on social media, that's been programmed by social media, that wants to go viral, that do stuff to go viral. And don't be surprised, they could be driving around. They're driving around committing these crime sprees, because before they encountered this guy, they tried to rob several people, several times. Several times they tried to rob it. And don't be surprised, they are riding around committing these crimes and then filming it, putting on Snapchat, putting on TikTok. Because when they was doing that Kia, stealing people Kias and stuff like that, they was filming those stuff. These kids don't care. They only live, a lot of these kids only live to go viral, to have their name trending, so they could get likes and views, even if it's 2 views, because that's all they have to live for. Nobody told them their life have value. They don't know that, so that's why they they live their life as their life is not valuable. Because nobody cares. And then some of these kids was not even and when you really look at it, some of these kids wasn't even supposed to be here, because the parents, some of the parents only had them because they wanted to trap somebody, they wanted to take somebody's husband, they wanted to take somebody's girlfriend, they wanted to increase their food stamps, they wanted to get a bigger voucher for their Section 8, for the Section 8 voucher. They wanted a bigger unit size. They wanted to get that. They wanted to get more money in some people TANF, because in reality, people think that is a lot of black women that get more. I mean, that's on the welfare You need to do your research. It's not that. But there are some people truly that have some of these kids they don't even care about these kids that want to get a disability check. I know this lady, she has 5 kids. 5 kids. All 5 of the kids get a check. All 5 of them. And then she could never stay in a job for long. Let's say 3 months. Like if they give you 3 months probationary period, by 3 months she's got out of that. It's not like they fire her. She just don't want to deal with it, and then she always saying, "Oh, I don't have to go work. I don't have to deal with it. All my kids get a check. All her kids get a check." Because you say that, oh, they look like a little slow, something to, and then you could go some places they test you. Yeah, you could go, because you have to go get tested. You get tested, and then you get your check. So some of these kids is just a check. And then that's what really makes some of these kids real mad, because they know you get food stamps for them. They know you get welfare for them. They know you getting a disability check for them. But you don't give them $1. There's nothing in the fridge. There's nothing in the cupboards. You smoke all the food stamps. Everything you get, you give it to your boyfriend or you give it to your girlfriend. It's all about you. You don't even care for these kids. That's another thing. The person who's supposed to care for them really don't care for them, be taken from them. And then you expect for them, when they encounter you, them to have pity for you. They're not going to have pity for you. So you're going to have to make a decision. It's either you see something looks suspicious, you better run in your house. You better run off or something like that if you don't want any smoke. But if they encounter you, don't be surprised if they try to take you out. Because nobody cares about them, so they do not care about nobody. Everybody's a casualty. You just a means to an end. That's all you are. A means to an end. I need to get, what it is. I probably need to get a hot sauces. I need to get a hot sauces. I need to get some chips and stuff like that. So I'm willing to hurt you or take you out completely so I can buy my hot sauces and chips. Because when you think they doing these crime sprees for a big thing, they trying to buy let's say a hoverboard, they trying to buy a scooter. No, it be these little menial stuff. It be these menial stuff, because nobody tell them about choices have consequences. Every decision make you have consequences and stuff like that. They don't have no big goal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rob this because my mom need to pay 3 months rent and stuff like that. I need to pay the light bill and stuff like that. They don't have no big goals like that. Sometimes you getting taken out for chips. You getting taken out for hot sauces and soda or blunt. That is something. You think I'm joking? Okay. Sometimes you're getting taken out just for a blunt. And not even several. One. This is the world that we live in. Anyway, that's all I had to say on this situation, child. I did not want to speak for all this time. But anyway. But this is what's going on. Diddy and Carisha. They're not back together. They never left each other anyway. So they, get together when it's convenient for each other, or when it's convenient for Diddy. And Summer Walker supposedly dating Lil Meech from Black Mafia family. What is his name? Demetrius. And then we have young kids as young as 11 that we know. Is probably younger than that, because these people be having their kids running the streets at 9. I mean, not even 9 years old. I have a friend that's a firefighter. The girl that one of the girls that he adopted 2 girls. One of the girls that he adopted, she was 2 years old. She was 2 years old, and then he was at a friend's house, and she was just walking the streets at 2 years old in diapers. And everybody he's asking, where's the mother? Where's the mother? 2 years old. People do not care. Literally walking the streets and stuff. And I think the mother had lived, I think the next block or way up the street, and the child was just walking, roaming the streets. And then he saw her, and then he fell in love with her, and he adopted her as her daughter. Thank God, as he was a good person. Some people would take advantage of that situation. I was like, thank God, gonna bless you for that. Some people would take advantage of that situation, or you know, her life probably would have turned in a trajectory that was not good. But thank goodness, because of the support that she gained from him, she turned out very well. Considered the life that, the home life that she had, she turned out very well. So anyway, that's all I had to say in this situation. Well, that's all I had to say on these cases, on these whatever topics. That's all I had to say on these topics. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video or live. Bye.